natutuwa ako sa iyo kasi talagang nakikita ko na satisfied ka sa team mo, tapos sa camp mo kung anong meron ka. Tapos nakikita ko sa yung masaya ka sa team mo at nakikita ko rin naman na ganong gagaling yung team mo kasi ganyan ka confident. Alam mo, grabe, panalo.
Alam mo, para po kasi sa akin, hindi sila lang trainer naging kaibigan ko din sila. Alam mo yung minsan magte-training kami, minsan ganito, para lang kaming nagchichikahan, and then eventually, when we talk, the answers that we don't know where we're gonna get, it comes out naturally. Kasi while talking, they get to find out that this is my core, this is who I am. So this is how you should answer, and you should always take sides whenever you answer questions. So yun, natutuwa ako kasi talagang friends sila sa akin. And they never try to change who I am. And I think that's what is important in a beauty queen. You never try to change yourself for the crown. You are there because you deserve the crown.
You know, now I understand why you are Miss Pasay, why you are here in Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Napahanga mo ko. Grabe.
Thank you po.
Kasi syempre pictures lang naman yung nakikita, di ba? Pero kapag nagsasalita kasi ang girls, parang nakaka-surprise kasi parang ngayon naiintindihan ko bakit siya Miss Universe Philippines candidates. Kasi talagang makikita mo yung quality, nakikita mo yung kung ano yung meron, nakikita mo kung ano yung pinaglalaban. Kaya nakakatuwa, habang nakikinig ako sa'yo, grabe, ang klaro-klaro mo magsalita, klaro lahat, tapos napifeel ko yung sincerity, napifeel ko yung puso, tapos ang galing. So yung camp mo, napakaswerte nila sa'yo kasi talagang masasabi ko, yung pambato nila ay talaga namang may ibubuga. So yun.
Thank you po.
So ito,
ako sa kanila. Opo.
So, syempre, marami sa candidates ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020 is aces and queens. Alam naman natin ang mga tag-aces, kapag sinabing aces ay matindi ang training nila. So, tingin mo, naapektuhan ka ba minsan kapag nakikita mo kung paano sila maglakad, paano sila, nagkakaroon ka ba ng parang, alam mo yun, sa sarili mo na parang, medyo parang, ay, ba't parang ganito, ba't ganyan? So tingin mo, yung laban mo dito, fair ba?
Opo, fair naman po. I think the other girls are training well with the beautiful camp, an established camp, which is aces and queens. But I don't think I should be intimidated by that. They have their own trainings. They have their own way of polishing queens. And ako po, I have enough trust with my beauty camp, the Obra Maestra Beauty Camp. I have enough trust with them. Kasi with the things that has been going on for the past months of us training, I have seen how they have trust in me as well, na I can become the beauty queen. I can be the voice for the Philippines. And with that said, I don't think I have to feel intimidated about anything. Kasi when you have trust with the people who are supporting you, nothing can go wrong.
Yes, it's true. Tapos tawag dito, dagdag ko lang, siguro talaga, syempre ang nakakaalam yan yung sarili mo. Saka kung gaano ka ka-confident sa competition na to. Napaka-importante nun. Bukod doon sa meron ka ng magaling na camp na nagtitrain sa'yo at natututukan ka nila ng gusto, as mas maganda din talaga yung confident na lumalabas sa'yo na nanggaling talaga doon sa my camp nila kung paano na-build yan ng bongga-bongga.
Yes, that's true. I really trust them a lot, and I'm really grateful for having them in my journey as a Miss Universe Philippines. Pasay
Mabuhay ang camp
Getting to Philippines.
Yes. Mabuhay ang camp na meron ka. Ito Sandra, tanong ko, 52 candidates kayo dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020 or 50, parang ganon. Tapos what makes you difference to other girls na nagko-compete dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
What makes me different as a Miss Universe? I'm very authentic to myself. As I've said earlier, I will never change who I am for something that I don't believe in. And I am the beauty queen who lives in the reality. I am a beauty queen who would like to tell people that this is what's happening now, and this is what we are gonna focus on. Kasi this is what we need help as of the moment. So that is difference of my advocacy sa ibang candidates. So this is how different I am.
Oh, yes. Criticism. nakakatanggap ka ba ng criticism? Paano mo na-handle yung criticism? So, ano ang ginagawa mo para mas lumakas pa yung kumpiyansa mo sa sarili mo sa tuwing nakakakita ka o nakakatanggap ka ng mga criticism?
Naku, oo naman. There's a lot of criticism when you start to become a public figure, and people will always have a lot of things to say about you. But you should just always filter the one that you want to accept in your life. So usually these things, I would accept the criticism from my family and from my friends, from the people who know me better. Kasi they are the ones who know who I am. So bakit ako magpapa-apekto sa mga taong hindi ko kilala? So with that said, I think I shouldn't put much energy in people who are trying to put me down. And besides, as I told you earlier, I had a lot of insecurities. I've already surpassed everything that they've tried to throw on me. So I'm very confident in who I am, and kahit anong sabihin nila, I can really do it. Question for Zandra. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi Mars. Pak.
Mula kay Mars France. Sabi niya, for you, what is the definition of ring lights?
So, ring light is a way for Miss Universe to be able to showcase the life of girls behind the scenes. This, I think, is beauty queens amidst the pandemic. These are the beauty queens who are trying to juggle the pageant life and their life, surviving into one and putting it together, and still trying to help other people. So this is Ring Light. And gusto kong abangan nyo lahat ng Ring Light series ng Miss Universe because we want to show you how we can help amidst the pandemic.
Yes. So pag-usapan natin ring lights. So tingin mo, paano siya makaka-apekto bilang kandidata? Meron ba tong bearing sa mga ginagawa ninyo? Tapos, paano to? Paano ang ring lights?
Ring light is a way for us to be able to promote Miss Universe Philippines. Aside from that, before we have the beautiful transformations, but because of the pandemic, we transitioned to the ring light series. So this is the more realistic way of the pageant transitioning from the glitz and glamour to becoming a pageant who is there for the people amidst the pandemic. So ring light is really helping the girls to be able to showcase themselves. Likewise, to be able to help our beneficiaries. So I have my beneficiary, Ate Nini. So I hope that you could also, you could also help my beneficiary, Ate Nini. So you could subscribe to my Ring Light series, and my code is RL Pasay.
RL Pasay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sa mga gusto po mag-subscribe sa Ring Light, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan, RL Pasay. Para kay Miss Pasay, Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria. Ano mo si Santa Maria, Jody Santa Maria?
Hindi kami related. Sana related kami. Hindi kami talaga related. Wala.
Related kayo? Hindi ko lang alam.
Baka.
Bihira lang kasi mga apelidong Santa Maria.
Oo, bihira. Pero Bulacan yung surname namin na Santa Maria. Opo.
Actually, may nagsabi na sa'yo, kamukha ka ni Joey Med, kamukha ka ni Nina Richie Alagaw.
Yes, I get that a lot. Nina Richie Alagaw and si Joey, lagi ko silang nakukuha. So super honored ako kasi sila yon super big names and they've really made a name in the industry already. So super nakakatuwa.
Yes. Another questions. How will you influence other people about LGBT community?
About the LGBT community, I have a lot of friends from the LGBT community. I don't think that I have to really influence people about it, but I just have to have a good connection with my LGBT friends. And I think that is the most important thing. When you show people that you have a good connection with your LGBT friends and you try to voice out their concerns through little conversations and you start conversations with your other friends, I think that is the most important thing. Kasi when we talk about a lot of issues about the LGBT, with regards to the union, I think it's very important that we shed light to other people so that they would understand kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa ating friends from the community.
Then another question, so wala kasing name. Sabi niya, question for Sandra, may support ba ang LGU sa'yo, lalo na sa journey mo?
Yes, they have been supporting me throughout the pageant journey. And they've been there. They've actually posted my tourism video and to get more support from the people around. And as the pageant journey is continuing, they've been giving me support and we've been in contact with each other. So I'm very grateful for Pasay City for helping me.
If there one reason that would make a woman less phenomenal, what would that be?
Oh, I think a woman would be less phenomenal if she doesn't take action, if she doesn't stand up for what she believes in. Kahit marami na siyang nakikitang problems around her and they don't take action, that makes a woman less phenomenal.
Okay, another questions. Ang daming questions sa'yo.
Oo nga, ang daming questions. Nacha-challenge ako.
Yes. Question for the Miss Pasay. If yung Miss Universe Philippines will accept transgender aspirant, will be the Philippines government consider it's a violation for the national authority?
I think with regards to this is already up to the law if they would be accepting this violation to the national authority. But if the Miss Universe Philippines and the government will be coming into a decision or a deal about this, then this should be allowed, because I think we should not let them be out of the pageant if they have the same heart to be able to help other people and to voice out concerns. Why not? They deserve it. They just have to have the proper laws, proper information, and proper discussion with the government about it.
Ikaw ang magiging final five. Okay? So, ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020, sino ang gusto mo na 4 na kandidata na makasama mo for the final 5?
I will be very biased. Of course, I have my best friend from Miss Universe Philippines. That is Miss Jensan. Jensan is one of my closest friend in the pageant. So, syempre, gusto ko siyang makasama sa top 5, tapos mag-holding hands kami. Diba? For the crown. And then, of course, yung Chica Zando, Iloilo Province. And also, I am also very close to Eliza Malinaw from Davao City. And I also see Michelle Gumabao. She's really a very good contender, and I think she also deserves to win the crown.
Okay, so 4 na lang kayo. Paano mo kukonvince ng judges na ikaw ang piliin na maging Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
I would just really show my authentic self. Kung anong pinakita ko sa'yo, Sam, I would show it to them, because I think when you are who you are and you tell people who you are and what you believe in, they would see that in you.
Grabe, nakakatuwa ka.
No, thank you po.
Ni Mars. Sabi ni Mars question, define love.
Love is something that should be in our hearts forever. Love is something that we should put at the very first moment we wake up in the morning. Because love is the thing that makes the world. It's not money. The thing that makes the world go round. It's not money. Kasi kapag may love ka, you have garnered good relationships with people. And this is based on research. I think the people who are happiest in their life are the people with good relationships. And this is embodied by the word love.
Another questions.
Is it right for parents to demand from their children in exchange for raising them? With regards to this, I don't think that it is right for parents to demand from their children. We raise our children because we want them to be better in the future. We want them to have better lives. And I think children in return should give that without parents asking it in return. So this is something that I've learned from my parents, from my mom and dad, and they've never asked anything from me. But of course, I would like to return the favor. I would always like to return the love that they have given me. So yun yung importante. You are. I will just read it.
Okay.
Okay, since we are seeing a higher increase of active case in COVID here in Philippines, do you really think it's relevant to push the pageant on October? As I've said earlier, the Miss Universe Philippines pageant has the heart to help other people. Through the Ring Light series, we were able to showcase a series that will help other people at the same time help our beneficiaries. So if you have the platform to be able to help other people, why would you erase that opportunity? Why would you erase that opportunity to be able to voice out other people? So this is very important, and I don't see why we should remove this pageant at this time.
Another questions?
Off topic. Would you
Okay.
rather know what tomorrow will bring or to recreate your past? Of
Yes.
course, I would rather know what tomorrow will bring and not recreate my past. I'm done with my past. I've moved on. I want to live in the present. And as I've said, you should always have a plan B in your life because the tomorrow is uncertain. Even if you know what will happen tomorrow, things might change. And you should just always live in the now because if you keep living in the past, if you keep living in the future, you will never move on. So like, I think this is one of the things that I've learned during this pandemic. Ang dami sa atin nakita yung how uncertain our future is and how we cannot change the past because we haven't planned properly. So what we do is live in the now. Ano bang magagawa mo ngayon? Na-stuck up ka sa bahay. You could, some of us, we were able to bake. Some of us, I was able to start becoming an English tutor because that was my plan B. So this is something that we should do now. And huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa because when there is hope, we could always help each other and love would prosper.
Another questions for you. As Miss Universe Philippines candidates, is there something you want to prove to those who questioning the sincerity of your causes?
I really don't have to prove the sincerity of my cause because it's really sincere. I just really have to show them that what I preach is what I do. So I have to just keep voicing it out. I just have to keep putting it on the platform, and that would be the best way I could show people that I am sincere with what I am trying to believe in.
Another questions for you. How will you view the word ambassador in the being a Miss Universe Queen?
I would view the word ambassador in being a Miss Universe Queen by voicing out the concerns of the people around me, the realities around me, by changing what we think is wrong, and by becoming a model of hope, love, and understanding the differences between the cultures around the world. Thank you.
Oh my God. Ang daming questions.
Sobrang
Ano
ang
pa?
dami questions.
Did you even ano sabi?
Did you even aim for being a songwriter aside from being a beauty titleist?
Beauty titles.
Yes, I've wanted to become a songwriter, but at the same time, I also wanted to become a beauty titleist. I was able to create a song during the pandemic, when the pandemic was starting. It was called Simulana, and I wanted to use my platform as a beauty pageant contestant. Of course, a lot of people are hearing our voices. So, syempre, you want to be heard in a different way, in a way that people will be able to resonate with what you are feeling emotionally. Some of us are very good at listening more but with music. So I wanted to be a songwriter, and I wanted to create music that whenever they hear this rhythm, this is what they want to feel. So I wanted people to know that Simulana was a song to be able to feel that there's hope and the people are there to help each other. That's all.
Ang ganda ng boses.
Thank you po. I wanted to create the song kasi most of us would always feel that the pandemic is happening, it's negative. But I've had an experience before wherein siguro yung backstory ko about the song, before I had a flight, nagkaroon kami ng fire in the cabin. I really was feeling down about it. Kasi sabi ko, sobra akong nalulungkot. Sabi ng friend ko, Zandra, tandaan mo, yung mga ganyang storya sa buhay mo, pangpakulay yan ng buhay. Yan yung mga bagay na ikakwento mo sa kabataan, sa mga anak mo, sa grandchildren mo. So, I think for me, we should look at the pandemic in a way that this is a story that we would tell our grandchildren na ito yung nangyari nung panahon ko. Alam mo yung mga grandparents natin nung matatanda sila, they would share a story nung World War, ito yung nangyari. So feeling ko, it feels the same way for me. Oo. Na eventually, everything will be better. Things will be better. We will have our jobs back, our health back, and everything will be in a good way again.
Totoo yun. Dito nga sa Thailand Actually, nag-lockdown kami ilang buwan kaming walang work. Pero yung nakabalik na kami sa eskwelahan, tapos alam mo yun, unti-unti, pero nararamdaman mo na parang bumabalik na yung buhay, sumisikat uli yung araw, nako ang ganda uli, parang gano'n na mismo yung mga kaibigan mo, nahayakap mo uli sila. Pero syempre, nandoon pa rin yung pag-iingat, nandoon pa rin yung pangamba, kasi hindi natin alam kung ano yung susunod na mangyayari. Pero sabi ng gano'n, basta may tiwala ka sa itaas, walang imposible. Diba?
You should just always trust God and everything will be alright.
Another questions for you.
Gano'n karami yung questions for me. Miss Universe, what is the question? Recently, many countries have seen protests in their streets. Some have led to violence. Is protest a positive way to create change? I believe that protest is a way for people to voice out what they believe in. But we should not be protesting through riots. This has been the things that are happening abroad. And riots is violence. If we protest in peace, if we try to voice out in peace, then that will be a better way for us na mapansin tayo ng government. So I think this is very important that whenever we want to voice out something, whenever we want to talk about something, it should always come with love, understanding, and peace. What is your stand with a candidate living together with his boyfriend but not yet married? Again, in this kind of with this kind of question, as long as it is governed by love, respect, and understanding, and syempre, nakapagpaalam ka sa magulang mo ng maayos, and you were able to tell them that this setup would be beneficial for them, but because of course pandemic is happening and minsan financially we are unstable, as long as you have consent from your parents, I think this is possible as long wala kayong ginagawang masama.
Totoo. Para sa akin, wala namang problema. Nasa sa inyo yun. Saka nasa sa iyo yun kung paano mo iingatan yung sarili mo.
Kasi if it's governed by love, if wala namang nangyayaring mali, bakit? Bakit mo siya hindi papayagan? Kung you help each other out and you are there for each other, you care for each other, I don't think there is something wrong with it.
In your opinion, what is the core value being Miss Universe?
I think the core value of a Miss Universe is you have care, you have understanding for the differences in the culture of a lot of the people around you, and you have love governing your whole system. And I think this is the most important thing, because when your causes are always starting from your heart, I think nothing could go wrong.
And then, how do you want people remember you to this competition?
I want people to remember me as I said, not the usual contesera. I want to be my authentic self. I'm not a very demure woman. Medyo minsan I'm very happy, I'm very gay, I'm just always moving around. So I want them to realize that a woman who is very jolly and very, very like me is also is fit for the crown. Bilang beauty queen, ang importante naman is you have the heart to help other people. You have the heart to talk about your advocacy, and you are there for all the people around you. And that will never stop. Even if matapos yung pagiging beauty queen ko, nandun pa rin yung pagtulong mo in the small ways, from helping an old man cross the street or giving alms to the poor and such as that. I think that is what makes a beauty queen. The little things that you do for the people comes in a bigger package in the long run.
marami kang pasabog lately sa social media, nagulat din ako. At gusto ko yung mga photos. So marami pa ba kaming dapat abangan kay Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria?
Yes, of course. There's a lot that you should look at in my social media pages. From my Zandragon Slayers fan page to Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria fan page, and from my accounts. Abangan nyo lang po ang pasabog ko at ng aking camp, the Obermeister camp. And you better watch out because I am your new queen and I am not your usual contesera.
Ay, bongga. So yun, Sandra, alam mo, maraming natutuwang mga audience sa'yo ngayon. Kasi ngayon ka lang talaga nila nakita. Tapos napakaswerte ko kasi nag-guest kita dito. Tapos alam mo, nakilala kita ng more. Actually, habang nag-uusap tayo, mas parang gusto ko pang tumagal yung oras. Kasi talagang mong kausap, ang gaang mong kausap. Tapos yung smile mo, I love your smile. Keep going, di ba? Parang laban ka lang dito, kaya mo to. At tignan natin kung ano yung magiging mangyayari dito. Basta magtiwala ka lang sa sarili mo, sa camp mo na napakagaling din mag-train sa'yo. Nakita naman natin kung gaano ka ka-confidence magsalita sa harap ng mga tao. Tapos ito, Sandra, syempre lahat ng mga kababayan natin sumusubok sa pandemic ngayon na talagang medyo nawawalan ng pag-asa. Bilang Miss Philippines Universe Pasay, anong gusto mong ibigay na mensahe sa kanila na para naman maging boses ka ng Pasay sa buong Pilipinas?
For my message for all the people who are having a hard time, I think it's very important right now that we are there for each other. If we are there for each other, we keep talking about our friends and start a conversation and what's happening around us, then we will know that other people around us needs help. It's about time that we start taking care of the people around us, because in the long run, the future will be brighter for everyone because we have love for ourselves and love for the people around us. So we can do this. There's hope, and I'm sure that God will never forsake us.
Galing. Thank you. Tapos, baka may gusto kang i-plug or gusto mong imbitahan sila sa social media accounts mo, saan kanila pwedeng i-follow, at ano pa yung mga kailangan mong suporta mula sa ating mga kababayan.
Hi, so thank you everyone for watching my live interview with Sir Sam, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Sir Sam has given me. Gusto ko lang pong i-plug that you could use my code RLPasay to be able to subscribe for the Ring Light series. So pag early bird promo, meron po tayong discount. And then also I would like to plug our donation drive. So we have a donation drive together with my friend Raymond Peralta. You could send used bond papers in our drop-off points kasi this will be used for the modules of the kids in the uplands. Most of the places in the uplands, wala silang internet, wala silang technology. So we will be using the used bond papers to print out the modules for the school. And then we also need inks and USB flash drives para dun ilalagay yung mga supplementary videos for the school. And so far, we will be delivering in Sablan Elementary School in Benguet for our next project. So you could just send me a message if you want to send us used bond papers, or you could also send monetary assistance para makabili kami ng ink. And then aside from that, me and the other contestants also made a project. It's called Proyecto Cuaderno. It's also for the upcoming school year. So you could send us books if you want, or you could send us monetary assistance, or if you have your used phones para dun sa dito sa mga nasa Manila, or those who have access to internet but they don't have phone and they refuse to enroll, you could send your used phones, yung mga phones na hindi nyo na ginagamit, then you could send that to us para magamit nila for the next school year. So this will really be a big help for all the students, and thank you so much. And then for my fan pages, you could follow Zandragon Slayers fan page in IG, my account Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria in IG, and for my fan page in Facebook, it's called Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria fan page. So you could follow me for more paandar from the Obra Maestra Beauty Camp and Zandra Sta.Maria.
Yun guys, supportahan po natin Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria, Miss Universe Philippines Pasay. Lalo na yung supportahan din natin siya sa kanyang ring lights at subaybayan natin yung kanyang journey. Abangan natin dito si Miss Zandra Nicole Sta.Maria ng Miss Universe Philippines Pasay. Sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat po sa walang sawang suporta na binibigay ninyo dito sa channel ko, dito sa live ko. At syempre, suportahan natin ang mga kandidata ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020. At sa mga nanonood ngayon na kapwa ko vlogger, kung gusto nyo imbitahan si Zandra, kontakin nyo lang po siya sa kanyang social media account. Napakadali po netong kausap. Talagang grabe, panalo. So yon. So, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Hanggang sa muli natin talakayan. Paalam!
Thank you for watching!